Hello, everyone, and welcome to the game that just ended earlier, Rookies versus EXO. We already have another one. So we have right there, we have Fallen Angels and Tier Zero battling out together. At the top of the screen, I think we have Chris, and on the bottom, we have Yusuf. So today, for the co-casters of the stream will be Mini B and Davide.
Yo.
Yo,
And yeah, let's let's see how it goes. Tell us more, MD.
let's hope for a spicy war. We're seeing the Blue Eyes opening ancient rules. So
Okay. MB, what do you feel about Lunalight not being a starter for neither team?
obviously this is like a mistake. Everyone should start with Luna.
Everyone should play 10 Lunas. We should also mention that this is the what's now called the Chris build of Thunder Dragon. So the 30 cards you build.
Oh, I'm assuming it's running Allure by Darkness, if that's the name of the skill. Yep. This is rather a good opener from the Blue Eyes, but we're seeing a charge. Adding nothing.
He will add right now. He detached on cost, I'm pretty sure. Unless he just milled. Unless I'm just stupid and he just milled like 2 reasons. But, yeah, he did.
That's
Oh, wait. He probably has one in hand.
there's a Raiden milled in the graveyard.
Yeah, he has one in hand.
Yeah, most likely.
And this also means that most likely there's not a Lila in Chris' deck.
We're seeing the summon of the duo, which going to banish Dark, and Dark's gonna trigger searching for a Thunder Dragon monster. Oh, rather a Thunder Dragon trap card. We're gonna recycle the Hawk. Oh, this will allow the duo to be able to beat over the Blue Eyes.
It's cool to see how Chris' build evolved from last week. Last week he played a similar thing, but there were different cards. So I'm not particularly sure if there was the Thunder Dragon trap or if he was playing Charge. Like from what I remember, it was the Sark build, unless I'm just stupid and I just don't remember it. So it's just cool to see that how like his build evolved and how he just thinks like some cards might be better than others. In the meta
Yeah,
right
it
now.
seems very different from the normal Thunder Dragons that we're seeing in the meta at the moment. It might throw some people off.
We should also mention that it's a much more defensive build than the Thunder Dragon we know, as it plays way too many hand traps. Like there are so many hand traps in that deck, just to abuse the skill, because the skill is not once per duel. So Veil is just a good card, you know.
Yep. We're seeing the summon of the Stone of Legend. Are we going to see a synchro play?
That's not a question. That's a rhetorical question.
We will see. Maybe he has a Sage, maybe.
Oh yeah, and then he's gonna go Dragluon, which doesn't steal anything because Thunder Dragon Duo is a Thunder monster.
Yeah, obviously we're seeing the synchro summon of another spirit. The stone is gonna grab a Blue Eyes. Yep. What is the play here? Obviously depends on what he has in his hand. Ultimate Dragons, that means we're gonna see multiple blue eyes in the hand.
I mean, it was
Bali.
pretty obvious as soon as he summoned the spirit in attack that he just had like the ultimate dragon's play. It will clear the board and also
Negate the dark.
yeah, negate the dark.
Yeah.
It's still not like super good because I think you shouldn't really summon the spirit in attack here, but that's just me. Because like you still don't want to give them a skill. And if they sphere you, it kind of stinks, but like it's fine.
He has to like start attacking. You don't want to give Thunder Dragons too much advantage.
Yeah, he can definitely negate the dark, but like you don't want to attack the spirit, so that's why I'm saying like I would have summoned it in defense mode. But yeah, maybe he just wants to attack it out immediately just to play around live in here, and that's understandable. If he does have a, if Chris does actually have a light in the graveyard, which I don't know right now.
He does have a Hawk, so
Okay.
a Levianeer is definitely an option. So he's
Okay.
going for the attack anyways.
He's giving him the skill then. I think Chris gladly takes that.
Yeah, there's no need to do anything. This is a free draw, most likely, for him. I don't see him not having a dark monster for the discard. We're seeing a tag out, which is a correct play, just in case a Levianeer is gonna be played. A duo.
Am I missing something, or did we just see no skill?
No, he still didn't activate it, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And
okay,
now
okay.
we're seeing it.
Okay, cool. Oh, I was just, I just blanked there. Okay, you wanted to banish the something else here.
Does that tell you that
Yeah.
the cards in his hand are so important?
He will be able to run over the Azure, but the twin stays on the field. The twin stays. The twin, yeah. It's just.
Oh, so he's searching for another hawk. Alright. Now the Blue Eyes player is really top decking here, but... Okay, so he's going to use the Stone's effect, and he's going to recycle a Blue Eyes. Did we see alternative in this matchup? Not yet.
I mean, right now I think Chris is in a much better spot than Yusuf. So because like anything would just clear the board and most likely end this game. We should also mention he does have a Dragon Trap right now at his disposal.
And that's the Levianeer.
That's the most likely game.
Roar, special summoning Dark. And we're seeing the twin getting bobbed. Tribute for another Roar, and this is lethal on board.
Yeah, he will have to wait. He will have to exercise the, but that's not lethal yet. It will be with a hawk though. So game one goes the way of TZ.
For TZ, Chris taking it.
Normally, like you wouldn't see a Thunder Dragon against Blue Eyes matchup lasting this long. But that's like a feature of Chris's build, I think, because normally how
It is able to grind.
Yeah, normally how the matchup goes is the Blue Eyes breaks and then the Dragon just goes like Charles Levinir, Lemon pal. Or the Blue Eyes
Or
player,
it's like vice versa. Yeah.
yeah, or the Blue Eyes player just able to like make a board and maybe the Thunder doesn't have like God Hand, so it's normally pretty fast.
What would you send against Thunder Dragons, Davide?
I mean, we'll
And
have
this-
to see what's
and-
our second deck, obviously.
Yeah,
right now.
this is his second deck, but let's just say that the Thunder Dragons goes 2-0. What would you send against it?
Okay, like this is an awkward build, so I'm not particularly sure of what would be sent. I think something like Dark Lords could still work, even though it's probably annoying because like the hand traps may stop your OTK and maybe like you have OTK for that turn, and
Mhm.
and you don't have like setup for trap again in order to negate the 11 but that's just what I think. So I think like Dark Lords might be the way.
We will see the second deck here, and it seems to be like water.
Okay, so was a yeah, I don't know. Was a Blue Eyes Water starter pair, which is probably the most common pair in Team Wars, but Chris just probably has a bunch of hand traps.
We're
and just
seeing just a set. Is that a brick?
it might be a bunch of hand traps, or it might as well just be a brick.
Oh, this is an NST.
Okay, Water can easily assemble lethal from this position. It all depends obviously on how many hand traps are in Chris's hand.
Yeah. Oh, we're seeing the Diva Babega. Obviously, every water player opens Diva.
By the way, either asking an XO player what to send, obviously I'm gonna say that. Just the best. It's the best.
Territory of the Sharks. I do believe this skill is absolutely unfair, and it shouldn't have existed in the way we're seeing it working at the moment. I think it should have like once per duel clause. What do you think?
No, I think Water is just really bad. So the skill is probably fair right now. Like that's just how I feel. But I feel like Water is so bad in the meta right now. Like,
Yeah, the position of the deck is definitely weird. Just the skill design has a lot of flaws in my opinion. So we're seeing a Timbrance. That's the hand traps you were talking about.
yeah, obviously he had to tamp the marksman. So yeah. So we'll probably see Yusuf passing from this position.
He has a set. He can interrupt. It all depends on what Chris has. Oh, we're seeing a set. I don't know if this is a good sign. We will see.
Most likely not. I think it's probably a dead aloof.
Oh, that's Bane.
Could be a Veil as well, because Veil, if you think about it, in this situation, it doesn't save you from lethal, if it's only Veil. So it might be one of those two.
Obviously, they don't have another normal summons. Maybe a dead Raiden? Question mark.
Could possibly.
But then, if you have Raiden, wouldn't you like go for a mill?
If you have Raiden, you die. That's how it works.
Yeah,
They just swing with Dweller and then go Marksman.
yeah.
You could
Oh,
possibly
it
hope
is aloof.
it was a aloof. He would need to have another hand trap here, or the game is dead. You could theoretically take the damage and then have a hand trap for the attack squad, which will give you the skill. But then I don't think you actually have a lot of plays. Okay, there's
Yeah,
no.
it was clear from the moment he just sat one card that he wasn't in a good position. Okay, so it is 1-1.
So we'll get to see Chris' second deck right now.
I mean, this is what Thunder Dragons do. They either like open the absolute god hands or brick. And it doesn't help, but it's a 30 cards build, right? So obviously it's going to be less consistent. So we're heading into game 3. I wonder what second deck Chris is playing. Oh, it is Blue Eyes.
Okay, so this all depends on the build that Chris is playing. I think the Trash build is slightly falling off. In case he is playing the Trash build, which is still really good in Team Wars format, he does have a good matchup, in my opinion, against Water. Going first, at least.
I mean, he opened Card of Consonance Melody. So, yeah.
You know, you normally would
And-
think that like Water, a deck that immediately goes for Dweller, has pops, negates stones, and stuff like that. You would think it's a good deck against Blue Eyes. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that.
I would argue it's a coin flip matchup to some extent.
I think the Ancient Rules build, the Ancient Rules Stretch Rush build, just super wins into Water. Like, even if you get second, you just win. While the Karma build is, yes, it's pretty much a coin flip. Where Water actually has, like, a big shot at winning, even going second. Because Blue Eyes still doesn't play a lot of back row, and the Water player can just draw MST and win, even if it's second.
Yeah. Obviously, he's not setting his TTH playing around MST, am I right?
Just don't draw it. Well, sucks to not draw it, but it is what it is sometimes. It's still a really good board state for Chris. Like, Water does have a lot of trouble dealing with Spirit.
And Yusufir is taking his time to think, but we're seeing an infantry being summoned, activating the effect, summoning Gishki Chain. So he's going to have a look at the top 3 cards of his deck and then pretty much arrange them or stack them in any order, right?
Well, he's doing what some TCG players do without having to normal summon Gift Chain, so sucks. And that's how you get
Just-
banned.
Just put your combo piece on the top of the deck, right?
Oh, remote duel? Lamau, pal, you're gonna see people like 8-piling, shuffling, and like in every way you cut their deck, they're just gonna drop it.
Yeah.
And you cannot do anything about it. You can be like, shuffle again, please.
So we have a Silent Angler, and we will see what route he would go for.
Mm, he, I don't know if the Silent Angler was correct. It was probably summoned because of a possible threat play, but okay. Like, I don't think it was correct. No lie. That was awkward in my opinion.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean,
Maybe
isn't
he
like
has
the
some,
entire deck awkward?
like we'll definitely see. Maybe he has something we don't know. Okay, at least
Alright.
okay. Yusef knows in the interaction he doesn't tag out with, like, he doesn't detach with Dweller. That doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah. And now he gets to special summon probably the spirit. It is the only target, banishing one of the back row.
Even if he had another
Oh
target.
boy.
he would do that.
Yeah, this is obviously the correct play. An MST. Oh wow. Okay.
Decides to go for Dweller in order to beat the spirit, which. Okay, so probably. I don't know if it's coaching, but I'm gonna guess that the set that Yusef has is treacherous, and he summoned the Angler because now, in case Chris tagged out and summoned the Blue Eyes, he would trash the Angler and the Blue Eyes. Okay,
So we're seeing.
With the synchro that Chris is summoning. There's the Vermilion.
It's double MST.
Okay, you're still dead. Why did you summon the Angler then? Oh no.
I mean-
he probably like wanted to have another monster on the board just to defend himself, but well, you're dead.
I mean, why would you even summon her if your backer is dead?
I think he just wanted to have another monster to protect himself, but well, Mopel. There's a Swingburst. He probably like wanted to bait the TDH play, but as soon as Chris like sees no delay, he can just go in Vermilion and just pop the backer in case it's a drowning or something,
Yeah.
and just go for lethal.
And that was a rather quick sweep. Chris taking it 2-1. Zen is bullying us. Lamau.
Why would he not? He always does that. Okay, the Sand Archer. I'm not super familiar with some of the Fallen Angels players, so I might not know what they play. And also, I don't know what you would send into Blue Eyes here. Well,
especially against the TTH build, it is just so aggressive.
well, then by the way,
And-
that's called inability to communicate. So when you can't use words, you just use the Lamapal. It's an
We're seeing another water. Okay,
okay. I
interesting.
don't necessarily agree with this, but it is possible that they just tag the water, especially to be sent in for Blue Eyes, which is a reasonable option.
Oh, here we go again. Card of Consonance, literally discarding the same exact tuner from the previous duel. The stone, grabbing at Blue Eyes. Normal summon, Sage. Searching an Ancient. And an Ancient Rules.
That's a spirit.
Understandable. Set 1. Pass. It has to be TTH. Unless he's playing the Karma Cut version. I don't know.
It would be somewhat awkward to play Ancient Rules and Karma Cut. Like, he would have to play some weird ratios, which could be a thing, but obviously we don't know yet.
Yeah. All I know, he needs to open an MST here. He cannot commit into any blaze with that back row on the field.
Well, even then, you would... Okay, the book bidding, I think that there's a double book or something like that. Otherwise, I don't see why you would do this. Wait.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, like the only thing that Darsha can hope is that back row is dead, and
But why would
that back row is super dead.
Blue Eyes player?
Okay, he would need the back row to be dead, and he just probably okay.
Obviously, it's not dead. Obviously, that's what I was about to say. Like, why would the Blue Eyes players set a like back row that is dead?
I really don't understand why you booked. Like, you would need... Okay, you see no delay, which is fine. And you can be like, maybe the back row is dead. Because there's only one monster in the field. Even then, just do your play, and then if you need to, you can go for it. Fine.
Card of Constance. Crest be like, okay, gonna draw my entire deck by turn 3. And we see the normal summon of a Ancients. We're seeing some sort of like delay, but I'm not sure if it is on Chris's side or the other side. Oh, it's a Book of Moon.
Okay, this does... Okay, so...
Oh, Sage! Oh no.
I was about to say, this does effectively save Darsha, but nope. Yeah, it just seems so awkward to me. Why would you do it? I think... I don't know, maybe it was a misclick or something. It just seems super awkward to me. Because like, what they needed to add the spirit was Hope Oven plus Dweller setup, which is a free card combo. So, it's like Diva, Normal Summon, and Angler. So.
I wonder what is the second deck, unless they want to repeat, which is honestly, I wouldn't recommend it.
I mean, the repeat actually came in. It is announced.
Oh.
Maybe their second deck is just not suitable for to beat like Blue Eyes.
So we're seeing the third, pretty much the third water going into Blue Eyes, and hopefully it works out, but Chris is just going first every duel, and he's going first again. And if he's going to open like the previous 2 duels, then...
Seems like it.
Yep, this is a Sage into a Stone, into Card of Consonance, because why not? Sage revealing itself, going into a Spirit.
It is
Okay.
fine to go for Spirit because this way, you are forcing different stuff. Like you don't like to Dweller, basically.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no back row, so that's just still free to go in if he reviewed like the free card combo I mentioned before.
Are we going to see Water finally being able to beat Blue Eyes? I think this is their opportunity. This is not the exact optimal opener Chris need in this matchup.
Yeah, it's probably the best chance they've had so far to beat it.
Yeah, we're seeing a big diva being normal summoned. Infantry.
It might still not be enough to win this turn, but he is in a good position. Okay,
Oh, double
he,
infantry.
I don't justify this play if you don't have Silent Angler, so he does have Silent Angler most likely, which is really good for him.
Well, is he going to set up the double Bob, Davide, you think?
Yeah, he would go for Hope Woman here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So we're seeing Angler, and that should be another Dweller, if I'm not mistaken.
Hope Woman. It's gonna be Hope Woman.
Oh, okay.
Hope Woman is the correct play here. Just saying.
And it's boosted by the Dweller? Yes, it is.
Because the thing about the Hope Woman is you can. Okay, I'm gonna say it after the play because it might be considered a question this time. I'm just saying it is the correct play so far.
Oh, we have a double set.
Darsha probably knows the play.
Okay, so Dweller is attacking the Spirit. Woven is detaching infantry to reduce every monster in or born side of the field by 1000.
Wait, why did you target the Spirit Dragon? Did you say no delay? If you saw no delay, it's correct, but if there is delay, that's not the play.
Monka coaching.
Okay. There's nothing. He has it. He has it.
He's safe.
Yeah, he's just gonna detach from Abyss Dweller and GG.
Yep. Obviously, this is not the play he thought about. He obviously listened to Davide.
No, he knew already. He probably didn't feel delay, which is why he targeted the Spirit Dragon.
So we're seeing 3 waters being sent into, Blue Eyes, and finally the third water succeeds. You might need to watch yourself, David, as Eric's in the chat. Big fans, Eric's.
No, that's how I normally am.
Yeah.
Well, Chris still did his job. He got a lot of wins, and he also beat their starter. So now they have the counter pick of advantage, which is really good for Tier 0.
Obviously, Davide stands out pretty much like next to anybody.
As Ambi would say, I'm gonna take over.
No, obviously, I'm not taking over this stream.
For those of you who don't understand, it's an internal meme. Not gonna dive into that. Yes, Alex, who wouldn't be a fan of Ambi?
Then I thought we're not gonna talk about this here. You never seem to like surprise me, Bal. Obviously, if they're not sending Luna against water, I'm just gonna take my leave, you know? Oh, we're seeing Toonie. What does Toonie play these days? Hmm.
Chris Trons one time. Chris Trons. It's obviously not bad, but. Okay, that could be Thunder Dragon, that could be Dark Lords, that could be DG. I don't think that's the last one. Okay, it's for Dark Lords.
If I would take a guess, yeah.
It's level tuning. I'm not a fan of the level tuning build. However, in Timor's format, it is good enough to take games on its own, because like sometimes you have those situations and you just go, okay, Utopia, GG. We also
So
see
we're just seeing like water opening Diva again.
we are also seeing Zen getting timed out by Zix. You'll be missed. No, Dantek, I'm not talking about Dark Lords because Dark Lords best deck. I don't need to say anything else.
And it's indeed Dark Lords.
Yeah, I have the feeling of a Dark Lord at this point. Having played 10 Dark Lords in 2 weeks in Clan Wars, you know, at this point I just expect it.
Shad is wild. That's for sure.
Yeah, Gustavo, that's true. Like, this game defies math. Like, water not opening with Diva? Nah, that's not true. Like, that doesn't happen.
I mean, obviously they're playing 9 Divas. Like, what are you talking about? At least 2 are in your opening hand, and we're seeing Stick being normal summoned and a chair. Okay. He's just gonna go grab his entire deck real quick, so we will see you guys after like a minute. Davide, what are the odds of having Banishment plus Stick in your opening hand? Plus a chair?
Going second, I think it's around like 20%. I would have to calculate it. Give me a second.
Oh, he actually knows. So the Dweller is just gonna detach to try to interrupt here.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Contact. Oh, what Zen type that he got his message deleted? I wonder.
Okay, it's 16%.
16%.
I thought it was around 15, 20. Yeah, it's 16.
Doesn't feel like 16 Val, more like 60%.
I mean, it's more than Elder Cannock. So
Elder can.
you also have to count that it goes around 20% because you also have Ixchel in your deck. So
Oh,
that's
so
why
I'm seeing. Yo, can I request muting Dantic while we're at it? I can be in multiple different methods if you want. How much are we talking about, Bal? All of them. Nah, I'm collecting them for a better deal, I guess. So, Weller is going to attack, right? But I think the Dark Lords are like pretty much set to take control of this duel unless the back row are useful.
I mean, Dark Lord best deck, so he wins. He's not playing the 11 build, but he still wins because Dark Lord best deck.
It's sometimes. Oh my god, it's a banishment. Set banishment. Okay, understandable. Searching the desire. Oh boy, this is going to be Bane. So, what does stop Dark Lords, Davide? What do you think?
Right now, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. A brick? Question mark?
He had 3 bits for 2. That's interesting. But yeah, if they break, they still have a decent chance of breaking. That's why you play 5.
Is he clearing board to summon something else?
Yeah, I'm expecting most likely an Aston to drop on the field. Otherwise, you just wanted to have something for contact, which is fine, obviously.
So in the graveyard he has banishment, contact, and an Aston. We're seeing another set. And I think he's committing.
Yeah, why would you not?
Drowning one time. Show me the drowning. Oh, TDH. Wait, double
Okay,
TDH.
double TTH plays into TES. You probably don't even drop it here. Contact will just bring back the Aston, so that's why he cleared his old board. And he's not even dropping the pass, obviously, because that would be useless. Tune is still in a good spot, though. That's how it works if you play the best deck.
And I'm assuming like he has like Sanctified. Or
Most likely, yes.
is he sniping Sanctified? He is.
That's probably a favor for Tune, because he doesn't have to discard or like tribute anything this way.
Yep. We're seeing another diva, just because why not? And Naston is going to negate, which goes through.
I mean, obviously, that is effectively the end of the game. There's nothing that could really happen now. Like normal stake GG.
Intense duel.
Yeah, just normal summon stake, and this game is over.
So Naston is going to pay 1,000, copy the effect of banishment, searching contact, and contact, special summoning, eggshell.
Okay, it's level tuning. It's level tuning for you. He does. Okay, yeah, he had a stick. He didn't even need it. Okay, he just went for it because why not?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go for the BM level tuning. Because why the fuck? Oops. Okay, he doesn't. He doesn't. Please go for level tuning. Do it. Do it. Go for a Shark Drake one time. Shark Drake. You have to do it.
No, I think Tony is like playing safe. Like,
What are you playing? What are you scared of? Dragon Eyes?
see?
Tony, why you didn't make Shark Drake? It would have been so ironic.
No,
Okay,
no,
Tune
Tony is not built different. He doesn't BM. Alright, so this should be like 4-2 for tier 0. Fallen Angel have to send something against what's being claimed as the best deck here.
Okay, so the way it works is either you have a hard counter or you literally just set anything and hope they break.
Uh-huh.
That's how it works.
Would you consider the mirror as a counter?
Well, it's a 50-50.
Yeah. It reminds me of the Karakuri meta.
You can build
You can't counter them, just join them.
you can build the mirror as a counter. You can build your Dark Lords to beat other Dark Lords, but they will never be consistent because like Stake Chair, you cannot really counter it. So like you cannot fully counter it because countering Stick Chair would mean going first. While
Yeah.
countering the Dark Lord engine is possible with the Decro, even going second.
So
So
Chris Oliver is being sent in with probably blue eyes.
yeah, it is a traditional counter. Unfortunately, Blue Eyes can still lose. I think the Didro build has a 65-45 matchup, but the level tuning has a decently harder time dealing with Blue Eyes. Especially if you don't open that crate, which Tune did.
Oh, and he also had to discard the desire. Oh, this is just like painful.
Yeah, it goes to show how his hand wasn't really that good right now. He's probably not that this turn, but I'm not gonna do anything most likely. That's just what happens sometimes with that deck, especially if you don't play
Card of
hero.
Consonance. Yeah.
Like you're not a half
Card of
alone.
Consonance is gonna draw him to. And
Okay.
we're seeing a melody. I guess we have to like to the next slide.
Yeah, this is the
It
end of
is
the game.
over here. Definitely not scripted, guys. Don't get any ideas.
Also, thank you for the raid, Steven Freshie. How did your stream go?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Belle.
For those of you who joined right now, we're streaming the war between Tier 0 and Fallen Angels. It's currently 4-2 for Tier 0, and the deck on top is obviously Stickshare Dark Lord, which just quit.
So we're seeing the Summon of Spirit going to attempt to banish a back row.
I think he just felt a no delay. Okay, then it doesn't really make sense.
A Book of Moon.
Okay, the thing is, this way he gets to be the back row. If there's nothing else, he can summon alternative swing, and with this, Tierney doesn't have the possibility to activate Dark Lord effects.
Yeah. But Dark Lord's best deck, he's just gonna top deck Stick, right?
Yeah, MSC Stick is his game. MSC
Oh, an MST.
Oh, there's
Oh.
MSC Stick Chair. Do it. It's game.
Come back one time. Come back one time. Oh boy. It depends, Bell. It depends. And banishment. Into contact. All right.
He cannot activate anything.
Normal summon stick.
Oh, that's game, Gabe. That's game. That's
Yep. That's level tuning. Oh boy, is this going to be the Utopia?
why would it not?
Right?
Yes, it is game.
Oh.
Dark Lord best deck. Let's go.
Wow, Zen is trying to get us fired. Well, at least we're casting. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is lethal. Sphere one time. Obviously not. Nice. So, not even the counter worked.
Yeah, I would have to say that the Blue Eyes isn't necessarily a counter. It's an annoyance most of the times because the Blue Eyes are indeed like kind of annoying. However, level tuning has Utopia to just steal games, and the D-Draw build is evolving to play 11 year, which does deal with the Blue Eyes board most of the times.
Yeah, both decks basically, what you're trying to say is both decks have outs to Blue Eyes build. Blue Eyes field. Nice. Fakes is asking for an Lamau. I mean, actually,
We'll have it.
Zen and Xerix as well.
We'll have it soon.
Ooh, we're seeing Yami Yugi.
There could be
Could that be the mirror?
could be Mirror, could be Farking, could be even Shiranui, if you think about it. Could be Lunalites, which I wouldn't really expect.
Weather Painters? Question mark.
I would repeat in that case. I think it's
Oh
Fire
boy.
because I saw Crystal Vera playing it recently.
Oh, that's a drowning. Oh. Oh, this is Bane.
That was a drowning. Yeah, I'm expecting Fire King right now, but
So
it's
what are the odds of an MST plus a stick and chair?
the same as the as the other one. It's still like
Yeah, I
16%.
know, right? 15% you said, what?
16, 16.
16%. Oh, okay.
16, and you have to raise it due to the possibility of drawing X-Shell. Or banishment, even in this case. So it's not as bad as it might be.
Ouroboros being summoned. And if you're asking what it does yes. And the banishment as well, okay.
Oh,
Next slide. Thank you.
yeah, GG, this game is just done. There's nothing you can really do from this position.
Internet connection one time? I mean, you have to, like, think of other methods to win, right? Tooney's like, oh, he's not even. Wait, he's not going to. Obviously, he's not gonna attack into Destiny Draw without having the lethal. But you would think that he had more than just an Ouroboros pass.
Yeah, he probably didn't see a way to the contact, so that's just what happens sometimes.
We're seeing Garunix being special summoned from the deck. One set. And it's a Book of Moon, okay. So Boris going to turn the back row. Okay. 3 desires in it. No, they haven't. I think they still have one more repeat. I mean, Lhasa doesn't need to build a bricky deck in order to brick, you know? Tooney is definitely taking his time here. Desire is going to send the Grunix to the graveyard, and if he has a hand trap, he survives.
Yeah, he can survive possibly. And he also would have
Oh,
follow up. Oh, and that you survive. Congrats.
but we definitely saw the contact being, I mean, sanctified being surged. So a comeback from this position would be difficult, don't you think?
It will still be difficult, but yeah, with only one card, it's actually pretty hard. I still don't really see a way, unfortunately.
Book of Moon, all right. The eggshell. Yeah, but he still has the sanctified, so it's
Yeah,
just like
there's nothing you can, unfortunately.
wait, Burger Trio. All right.
Could be a way.
Yeah, but like Purgatory is won't be able to do much really.
Yeah, he just gets negated, and that's basically that. He's gonna become a 2-3, just swing over the desire, and that's about all he will do. He could fear.
Oh, wait, he's okay.
Okay, he can go for it. Okay, that's reasonable.
Rank 4 plays.
He could die roll, as Scorpion said, he could off the trap and then go for another perk. Should be good.
Hmm. Now that makes me wonder, did he Destiny draw into the book that allowed this play or the invocation? I mean, this is me being weird.
Invocation.
Okay, so Tony is here thinking, I suppose. Oh, wait. Okay, so he goes for the eggshell. Alistair never left.
It just never left. It's still there.
Yep. Exactly. This tax. But then
Yeah, maybe it's still not, no, but he could have negated. He can negate this item.
damn.
And Tuni would
I
most
think
likely.
he actually had lethal.
Yeah, Tuni just takes the game from his position. It is what it is.
So not only that, Dark Lord's is best deck. Apparently, people misplay a lot against Dark Lords, so
That is
understandable.
effectively true. There are a lot of misplays that you can do against Dark Lords because maybe you're not maybe you're like not sure about like some tags they might play, like any of that. Maybe you're not sure about like what the level tuning build does or stuff like that. So you might play around the Dark Lord part, but not around the skill. So there's a lot of room for errors against Dark Lords, which is why it's best deck.
Understandable. So it's not looking good for Fallen Angels.
It is what it is.
4 decks left. If they have another Blue Eyes, they kind of have to it now. Or I would even try to go for the mirror if nothing else is working out.
Yeah, maybe at this point you just throw in the mirror, hope it wins, and hope it tricks for you, because obviously it's the best deck.
They're taking their time, so serious discussions are being made about what to send to counter Tony and his Dark Lords, but we're seeing Dragon going into the table. Any predictions, Davida?
It's most likely the mirror.
And nope, I don't think so. This is a Blue
And
Eyes,
this is not Blue Eyes.
unless they can share Dark Lord's Blue Eyes question mark.
No, it's another Blue Eyes, but he opened pretty good. So might be his chance to win.
There was no way for FK to win. Okay.
Yeah, in that situation, there wasn't. But it's not an impossible matchup. It's doable.
Also, didn't help the Fire King's set pass, you know? They needed way more. Alright, so we're seeing double Blue Eyes and a card. Is Tuni going to open the MST stick finger? Nope, he's going first for an eggshell. Draw 2.
MST stick chair.
MST.
MST stick
Oh boy.
chair. You
Oh
love
no.
to see. Stick chair now.
Oh
stick.
no. This is the stick.
And
And
the
this is
chair.
the chair. Bring the next slide. Thank you. uh, you love to see it. You told me 16%? Davide, your math is flawed. This is like 90% shit.
I told you it's slightly more than 16 because of the exchange.
Yeah, but you opened your one-off eggshell, but then technically you can search it with banishment, so...
So as I was saying, like, it's slightly more than that. It's basically like Delta cleared the field right now. Unless he also has the Naston, just to clear
Delta,
field.
yep.
Like,
Stick gonna
actually,
pop.
Vylon the Sigma
Draw.
could have play here.
If you own Nick, so it is 70%.
Correct.
Oh boy. Banishment. This is a banishment searching for probably
Naston.
Dark Lord monster.
Naston. Go for it. Naston.
And
You had
Dusk.
it, Juni.
Yep.
Okay, you went for Dusk.
Yeah. That means that he has the Nastin in the
Yep.
hand.
Yep, Naston. GG. Game is over. Next one. Next deck.
Yeah, with this rate, it's gonna be over in the next 5 minutes.
Please proceed to send your
Oh,
next
he
deck.
actually scooped. Oh no.
Oh, no. That's just sad to see.
Stick and Chair is a nice deck. Am I right?
It's not a nice deck. It's
Such
the
an
best.
interactive, fun deck to play against.
It's just
So,
the best.
Davide, are you saying like whoever facing IXO next week, they should bring like 5 Gravekeepers? Question mark.
Bring 5 mirrors.
5 mirrors. Repeat. Understood.
Okay, this is their second repeat. It is correct. It is fine to go hit here because again, like you might not have the best counter in your second deck. So far, Tuny has just been doing Tuny things. So
I mean, Tooney just channeled his Crystron's ABK into the Dark Lords.
yeah, that's basically what's happening right now. He's going full primal CQ Tuny.
The trial to join XNO is how many times you open Stick and Chair, lost and missed T-Bell. Davide can confirm.
That would be correct.
So I've heard that you're required to open it like 10 out of 10 to get accepted?
Yep.
Not sure. Okay, so we're seeing banishment into an eggshell blade. Appears. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, is that even real?
It appeared.
Zen. Oh boy, Zen is bringing that topic up. Somebody. Oh yeah, indeed. I mean, wouldn't you like, as soon as you've seen like the stick being normal summoned, wouldn't you like have tagged out? What do you think, Davide?
You kinda need to do it.
Yeah, but he just didn't. understandable. Yeah, but I was referring to like as soon as you see like the stick combo being established on the board,
Yeah,
like
you have no
why
reason.
would you keep your spirit?
You have no reason not to.
Yep.
Yep.
Toonie farming, yep.
Yep. Lethal.
So they're down to their last player. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna see a comeback.
Unfortunately.
Betting on a comeback.
Okay, so just for just to explain, you have no reason not to tag out if you use the stick chair.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was waiting for the tag out, and it just didn't happen.
I mean, even then, if you tag out, you're not dead, but your Azure is still dead. Because Papillo Operative is a nice card, so...
We're waiting for the last player to join the table at the moment. Easy, good.
Okay, there's a water.
Okay, so are we seeing MST stick and chair, or are we seeing like eggshell stick and chair?
We're just seeing stick chair.
Oh, we're seeing banishment into an eggshell.
Stick? Stick?
Oh no!
And the chair!
Oh no!
Why wouldn't
This
happen?
is unbelievable. And now we're just gonna see Ouroboros go. Yep.
Yep,
Do you want to
stick
bet the
chair.
Ouroboros is gonna snipe the diva?
Why would it not? It's just a back.
Yeah, I feel like been stuck in a loop. Yep. Since what? Game 5? Game 6?
Yeah, we're stuck in a parallel world where stick and chair is the regular handy draw.
Set. We're seeing a set. And the Ouroboros. Into contact, into... Could we already bring the last duel of this war?
Yeah, it's done. There's just nothing you can do here. I'm sorry.
Turn 1, by the way, and he has he has only 9 cards left in his deck.
I'm really sorry, you didn't get to play this game. It happened. It is what it is.
Oh my god, he sniped the Tifa. As if I'm reading out of a script. Oh boy.
It is what it is.
And Sanctified is gonna go, yep. Get negated, yep.
Yeah, that's just effectively the end of the game. There's nothing you can really do from this position. I'm sorry.
in the face. Oh, my heart. I wouldn't even continue if I was the water player. Like,
Yeah,
what is the point?
just close it already. It's just not like it's not your day.
DC WinCon. Yeah, they just need to call a hacker real quick, Val. They're like, we're about to lose this war. Just get your act together and DC them like what?
Unfortunately,
8 times?
Tuni doesn't have the Buns Egyptian connection. So that's 9-2. We'll send your next deck and close this war already.
Yummy Toonie too nice with it. Toonie was like, yeah, it's a wrap. Like, no need to extend this.
It's just Tuni things.
Last duel potentially? I mean, we would hope for a comeback, that's for sure, but... Oh, it is the mirror.
It might be Thunder.
It could be, but it's... I don't know.
It's probably.
And...
I think you sent the mirror earlier. Tuni,
Bro,
Eggshell?
this is the 6th banishment in a row. Banishment into Eggshell. Into Contact. Oh, there's no stick? There's no
It's still a
stick.
pretty good board. It's still a pretty good board.
Set 1, set 2. Alright.
Yeah, right now, like, Fallen Angels are like, don't worry, you just have to win 8. It's something you can do every day.
We're seeing stick. It is the mirror, indeed. And Sanctified. Say nope.
You might draw the last piece. Draw it. Shit! Dude!
Oh. Oh, this might have a completely different outcome. Tony, the other set has to be something good.
Oh, there's nothing. That's probably a game right now.
He's going for Ouroboros. Wouldn't you, like, go for Deltoros, Davide?
Mm,
He wouldn't be able
I
to
would
respond.
have gone for that. I would have gone for that.
Mm.
I would have gone
Book
for
of
that.
Moon, okay.
Maybe this was me, but I would have done that.
Yeah, but we're staring at like somebody with 4 cards in the hand and someone with only 1 card in the hand, so
Yeah, it's still a good
oh boy.
spot to be in.
Delta is too expensive. Yeah, exactly, Scorpion. Like I don't get it. Like I was
Yeah, that's
thinking he would Deltaros would have been able to pop 2, right? Because yeah, multiple sticks, so do you want to bet? He's gonna draw a stick and he has a chair. Watch.
What if?
Oh,
Oh,
this is a this is a scoop from Tooney, and when you realize that this is only Tooney's first deck.
yeah, it's still a rough spot for FA. Not definitely not what like you want to be in.
Nine three. All right. Are we going to see the reverse sweep from Dark Lords? Not going into Delta Rose is not giving me hope, honestly. But we will see. What would be the second deck that Tony plays?
Oh boy.
We're going to see the ABK. Just watch. Banishment into an eggshell. Normal summon a stick. And we have a chair. Lovely. Just draw your entire deck. Why wouldn't you?
Uh, maybe you don't. There is actually one situation where you wouldn't XYZ when you go for stick chair, and that's if you literally just don't have any Dark Lord play, and you have a book or something to save yourself. And in that case, you just pass with the sticks and the chair on the board.
Here, Ouroboros going to attempt to yonk a card, and it is Card of Consonance. Okay. It is a little bit risky with the Ouroboros here, because you might, discard a stone, but he sniped the Card
It's
of
still
Consonance.
correct play, and he got rewarded for that, so...
Oh, we're seeing Melody. Toonie is like, okay, hold my Blue Eyes ABK.
Yeah, the fact that there's not Dark Lord plays right now on the board means that Tuni won't
Monka double.
dealing with this.
He's like, oh, you discarded. Oh, this is a Book of Moon.
It's
This
still
is
not
a
amazing, unless Mugiwara just gets to draw Lethal on the next turn.
And I'm assuming that this is a set TTH question mark?
Could be. Unless they're playing on the Karma build. In that case, Karma would be better than TTH. But it's probably TTH because it didn't do anything. So he's probably debating whether or not he should activate it. There's a lot of thinking
This
going
is
on.
a big thunk from Toonie.
Yeah, it's a big phone. Okay, he does activate it.
Stacks with the go command.
Yeah, it doesn't work here.
Banishment is gonna grab a contact and here we go again, I suppose.
Unfortunately, the go command doesn't work here. It works in my stream though. Selling out. To pick a B player? No. Yeah. Yes. 20 is good. 20 is good.
Ukobek is going to discard a Sanctified, or I rather say mill a Sanctified. And it's gonna be immediately tributed for Desire. And that's a 3k. Not lethal, but close enough.
Tuning will still get a draw, but he probably doesn't really have enough to take on this board. So we might see another deck from tier 0. So we'll see what they send into Dark Lords, which is interesting to see.
Dark Lords here have a pretty much a negate, so and a beat stick, multiple beat sticks. And you also have to play around this unknown back row. So. Oh wait. Cosmo Brain?
Yep.
Kick weight?
Cosmo Brain. Okay, I don't like
Kick.
that card, but it recently did well in you know who what tournament, so I guess they took inspiration from that. So that might also mean that they are on 11 here in this Blood Bill.
Wait, does he? Are we going to see the line here?
Not in this game, at least.
Book of Bebegas. And that's it, really. Tony, attack into the Desire one time. Oh, he chooses to scoop. What did I say? I told you guys we're gonna see a comeback. And obviously...
Right now, I'm just wondering why didn't they send the mirror first? Because Dark Lord is the best deck, so it only loses to itself. Okay, so I'm interested to see what their counter will be. Maybe send another mirror. Okay, this sounds terrific. It would be fun if we saw an EOS, but I doubt it's that. Okay, it's likely Thunder Dragon or the Mirror. But he's playing the best character, so he's gonna win the Mirror. Oh, no, that's 22 cards. That's Thunder Dragon. Decent. But even then, is the best character, so... So I'm rooting for Terrific right now.
Hello. Seems like MB has died, so maybe I can take over for a bit for him.
Imagine taking over MB! That's something That's something I never thought it would happen, but...
I mean, at the beginning of the stream, Zen did mention to fire you too, so... I guess just one will have to suffice for now. Yeah, so Terrific with the best character, as you said, with the Thundras. Sadly, not much from either player.
Yeah, there's really nothing right now on the board.
MB, are you back?
Okay, MB.
Hello?
Okay,
Yeah.
he's back.
Hello.
Crap, he's back. We finally got rid of him, but now he's back.
Yeah. we disappointed Zen.
I was talking all the time. Just didn't realize Discord hated me.
It's not only Discord.
But what is this? Dark Lord's not opening optimal.
Happens. This happens.
It shouldn't.
If you're playing against Akiza, best character makes you breathe.
So you're saying like Akiza is the counter, huh?
Yep.
Understandable.
Especially if you send a mirror with Akiza on level tuning, which I don't understand why people aren't playing.
Understandable.
Also, this is
War.
end of the game. Terrific wins because Akiza best character. So TZ does take the 10-4. Really good win for them. Really good for the tiebreak, obviously. They won really fast.
They pretty much farmed.
Yeah, basically. At least Tuni farmed. Terrific just came in and went like, okay, poke. And they're down. So, rest of them.
Yeah, congrats and better luck for Fallen Angels in the upcoming weeks. This is definitely not the end of the road for them. They're like what, 2-2?
They're 2-2 now, so there's
Yeah,
still
so
a lot of room to take their games and win.
obviously. Well, so that should be the end of the war and the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless we want to bring Tuni to
Yeah.
talk a
Oh
bit.
yeah, maybe an interview. Yeah, that
Yeah,
could be a good idea.
it's either an interview, for example, for Tuni, or we can just host the other game. Speaking of the other game, it's Diffusion versus Divine.
I would ask if Tuni's up.
For sure.
What are you going to ask him? What is the key, the secret to open stick and chair?
Right, so it was declined. I guess we can just move on and host the other game.
Yep.
Any closing thoughts, guys?
Dark Lord.
Well, that was Dark Lord's best deck. Yeah, definitely. You would think that the math and the odds is against that, but I agree with Davide. Like, fuck math. Dark Lord's best deck.
Pretty much.
Also, now, if someone can do it, go back in the stream and count how many times I said Dark Cloud last deck.
That's a
I
challenge for
really-
every viewer out there.
That's your cast for today.
Wait, if I guess it correctly, Hazy, you're gifting me a sub.
Why me? Why me? You mean David, right?
Nah, Bell.
Nah, pal. David gives me a sub because you answer correctly. With my pal.
What the? This is
I'm
a
broke.
scam if I ever seen one.
I'm broke. When I win Team Wars, I can give you. I can give you.
Right. And speaking of winning Team Wars, this was Tier 0 versus Fallen Angels. Thank you everyone for joining in, and yeah, let's see how the other match goes. See ya.